it. I wouldn't invite the guests here if they weren't special, so we have a special guest. Internet sensation at this point, professional boxer, talent management, personality, neighborhood Crip, my homeboy, my partner, my comrade, Christopher Lovejoy, a.k.a. 600. Welcome to the Factz Ova Feelinz podcast, Hood.
I appreciate you.
Likewise, man. I appreciate you accepting the invite. I know your schedule is extremely busy. It's apparent to the whole world. You be in a lot of places, and you got a lot of shit going on, man. I just had to have you here. So many things to talk about. Factz Ova Feelinz is the title, so I asked you beforehand anything we can't talk about, don't want to talk about. You said green light, so therefore we just finna tap into it. This is a real freestyle situation. So we're gonna start it off real, curveball, slow ball, softball. We got a business venture we've been collabing on for the last few weeks, if not a couple months.
Oh, yeah.
With you and the homie Cartoon, Eastside Avalon. Shout out Cartoon.
Yeah, shout out Cartoon, man.
With the boxing. I just want to get the viewers, the listeners, an update on the fact that it's on me to make the next step. The fact that there's not a new hype attached to the event is because the tentative date is in December. So the promo official campaign has yet to be launched, but it ain't fell off. We haven't lost no interest. Ain't nothing changed, but I want to just get you to speak on the overall projection of how you think the event is going to go, why you were willing to accept it, the level of respect that you and your opponent have for one another, and just so we could clarify any dangling misconceptions about any potential disrespect or beef. Just give us your perspective on that up-and-coming event.
I think it's going to be a good event. I think it's going to be a real big event. You know what I'm saying? Just with me, I know what I could bring to the table. He obviously got a bigger name than me on YouTube, so he got a real big platform, a nice fan base. And also, I'm hearing there's going to be some more people, some more creators, some more entertainers supposed to be on that show fighting too.
Yeah, I am definitely trying to build an undercard. However, we have one potential situation where the event might be cast in a whole nother light amongst a whole nother audience. And just for business purposes and future events, I think that might be I kind of gave you a little heads up on it, but I think that might be the play. That's the December 14th event. So outside of that, yeah, we might be able to develop a large undercard, but I don't know if Mr. M filled you in on the details, but the December 14th date only really at this point allows you and Cartoon to get down.
Okay.
Because they have a shout out to Donald and the team, but they have a situation where they already hold similar type of events at the Orange County Fairgrounds.
Okay.
And they shit sell out.
Regardless.
Yeah, up a year in advance, and no matter who's in the ring, they have 1,800 seats that sell out in advance, and they only reserve 50 walk-up tickets.
Okay.
So they've been willing, based upon our meetings, that allow us to have at least y'all bout there, but we still trying to negotiate more than one bout. But that's not the fact. It's not that we have to do it on that venue.
Okay.
But I think it exposes us because they're not only involved in amateur, I know you pro, but they not only involved in semi-pro or amateur boxing, they're also involved in arena football, roller derby, and they also have another boxing, MMA, and they have another type of boxing event where they have a triangle ring.
Yeah, that trial, you know what I'm talking about.
There you go. So I just want to refresh the fans and the watchers, let them know that shit ain't died, give you an update that I haven't been able to get you, and just let you help sell the fight a little bit. You've been very active in selling the fight. I mean, you took it actually to the streets, as a matter of fact, caused quite a bit of controversy. You want to speak on that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, basically, man, Crip Mac gave me Cartoon number probably about around time that you had reached out to me. I don't know, a few months ago, whatever. But I never had hit him. And when I heard about the fight, I guess he was on something saying that I accept the fight in a song. But I never got confirmation it was on. So I'm like, shit, automatic go into what I know. You know what I'm saying? Go to the streets, but shit, you from over here, I'm over here. Let me just pull up. You know
just doing your dish, slide through the city.
Yeah. So I'm already on the east side.
Right.
I hit him. He didn't respond. I said, fuck it, man, let me just pull up, man. They ain't on no bullshit, you know what I'm saying? They just gonna pull up. So I just pulled up, you know what I'm saying, respectful video, gave him a shout out, gave his Geographics a shout out, gave one of his homies a shout out, which is my guy, you know, shout out Murdoch. And just let them know that the fight is on. I accept the challenge.
GM, Blue T Blue, shout out to my niggas too.
Yeah, I'm here. Let's make it happen.
Blue down.
But from that right there,
the wave.
Homies calling, they calling. It was a lot of shit. Like, it was like, I had no idea it was gonna be like. I'm like, man, what the hell going on? I ain't even gonna do that.
I'm gonna keep it hood with you. When I first seen it, I was like, ooh. And I'm to the point where I understand what you was trying to do. So I knew what it was, but I also understood what it could be seen as. And I was like, damn. And then when the wave of communication started going back and forth,
it got ugly.
It got ugly. But I appreciate and applaud our city for not being so stupid for letting it turn out ugly. Like, it was ugly, and then once communications went and people went back and forth with what their intentions were, there was an understanding established. I believe your demeanor, for one, helps that to be accepted.
Right.
Because even when the disrespect was like kind of perceived, once you really look at your demeanor, you carry yourself in a way where even if you did have ill intentions, it's hard to pin them on you.
Right.
Did you practice that, or is that just something that, excuse my foot, but is that just something naturally you come with? Have you ever did any acting?
Nah, that shit just natural. Like, I'm really just a mellow, cool. Like, it really taken me a whole lot to get into the hood theatrics. Even when I done all my shit, I never really got all the way theatrical. So I done shit with niggas as high as a motherfucker. Like, man, you do all that shit sober. That's just how I am. I really don't really show no emotion. So, and I'm really a nice nigga. I've been to college. I'm educated. I know how to talk and do shit. So,
you know that betrays us often in this environment of the goons and the gooligans. It does.
It do.
So, how do you, I'm just keep it a Google. One of the big questions on the internet is where cuz come from.
Right.
You feel me? And I understand, understand the way this shit go out here in our landscape, and everybody's story different. But with you being so bold, representing such a brand name, neighborhood situation and all that, and being out here pushing the line, politicking, it seemed like it'd be a question like where he come from. You mind giving us a history or a story as to why people ask that question, or do you have an answer, or do it not matter?
Well, this is the thing though. If you wasn't in the streets, you didn't know who I was. As far as in the streets, running to me, having encounters with me. Because, the way we did it, the way me and my crew did it, it wasn't no social media. Like, I never had no MySpace, no Facebook, none of that shit till I started boxing. So if you didn't run into me in the streets, you didn't know who I was, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't never lived nowhere else, you know what I'm saying? All my zip codes been 90043, 74th Street Elementary, Horseman, Crenshaw, all 4 years. So that's really where I've been at. But so if you didn't know me from what I was doing, you wouldn't gonna know me.
I know it's hard with all the people attacking you online, even reputables. It's hard to still be you without having an equal amount of reputables supporting you. So I look at it from an intelligence perspective.
Right.
I can recall when you first started making your presence online, there was a couple moves I didn't agree with. So I was tapping, I know some reputables from your section.
Yeah.
And when I was trying to be like, what's up with cuz, the energy was like, basically, that's the homie, nigga. Wow. So that's, every time I reached out to you after that, it was after I already went through that. So
okay.
I already ran your name through some reputables. So I hear all the controversy, so you take it like a champ. You always represent yourself. You speak up, and I understand how sections and situations can be split. But I've seen you throw like subliminals that's not quite subliminals for those that know to certain individuals about certain situations. And I'm just curious as to how you feel that comfortable, confident, or why you feel like it's a necessary a need to do so. I spoke about the particular individual in question that caused all the controversy as well. But then you've been in a position where he's been associated with certain events and you've been vocal about how you felt about it. What makes you feel like it's okay or HK to do that?
Well, it's the thing, man. I don't want to go into too many details, but when somebody say something about me, I'm going to say something back. That's just how it is. I'm not no buster.
Likewise.
However, whoever it is, you say something to me, I'm going to say something back. You do something to me, I'm going to do something back. So if I get wind of somebody speaking on me, you know what I'm saying, then let's speak about it. You know what I'm saying? And now it's your turn, whatever you want to take it to. Because if it was anything else, I would have just took it there. You know what I'm saying? And I really just left it at that.
Is it a situation where you definitely can find your way bumping heads or talking with your homies and then there's no longer no tension that we can perceive from the outside looking in?
Yes.
You see that?
Yes, this is the thing, man. Me and my homies know, big homies, whatever. We more powerful together than anything. And I let that be known before, during, and after all these events, all these videos, whatever. I'm willing to squash anything with any of my homies at any given time.
Even within the industry, I feel that way.
Ain't no blood being shed, you feel me? It just been a bunch of bullshit. But, motherfuckers don't want to squash it. So, hey, it is what it is.
I want to just, if I can, give you a slight bit of advice, and that is keep that perspective, keep that mind frame.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you got people questioning certain things and then you have the confidence to present yourself as a certain individual, certain shit ain't got to be said. And I've learned, being a personality on this internet, being affiliated with some real shit, we got to learn what's for the internet and what's not.
Right.
You feel me? I know shit that a lot of people don't know. I've been involved in slight politics on these streets, and that I'm not trying to be involved in just because of my affiliation and your name and your presence come up in a way that I can't do nothing but respect on the east side with the goons. So I don't allow no outside perceptions to cause me to form my judgment, but I just know it's questions that certain people are going to expect me to ask. You feel me?
Right.
So that's why I wanted to make sure I ask you certain questions. But my next question is Cash Money West.
Right.
At least it looks like big things is popping, man. Wack really got you in a proper position. What's cracking, man? What can we expect in the near future from the venture that I see y'all collabing on?
Shout out Wack 100,
Shout out Wack. I know y'all surprised to hear that, but I spoke to Wack the other evening. He very reluctantly conducted a conversation with me. I didn't quite get to the understanding I was seeking. However, shout out Deco from 89th Street. The next morning I spoke to him, and I believe Wack and I have come to an understanding at least where we know it'll be a mutual understanding from this point moving forward. I can't confirm it because when we was on the phone, it was the Wack we know. But, we have a very mutual loved one. And according to our loved one, the next morning he and Wack spoke again. And I didn't actually hear from Wack himself, but I believe we got to understand it to a certain degree. But go ahead and fill us in.
Yeah. So basically, I've been on Wack 12, 13 years. Who knows how long it's been a while. And we kept our relationship solid. We always kept in contact, did whatever we need to do. He was there for whenever I needed him. And actually, when I was in the middle of my boxing career, I signed with Don King. And I was having contractual issues with Don King. He actually prevented one of my fights from me flying overseas to London. You know what I'm saying? Had a fight scheduled, nice bag coming. And Don King stopped my fight, sent cease and desist letter saying Lovejoy's under contract. He can't fight. Let's say it's okay. We'll do it. But it was a lot to that shit. So anyway, I got back like, I don't give a fuck about no boxing. I don't know who this nigga playing with. Let's go to this nigga house. You know what I'm saying? We'll do it. So I shoot back to Miami. I didn't even come to LA. Whatever. Wack ended up knowing, some people who knew Don King's people, you know what I'm saying? And
One thing you could say about Wack, even as a long time adversary, op, or whatever, cuz do know how to politic and push along.
Yeah, that nigga pressed the fuck out them niggas, you know what I'm saying? I ended up getting my release, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting my release. Like I said, that's just what he do. He ain't asked me nothing for it.
So therefore, at that point, personally, it's hard to accept anything except appreciation for individuals.
Yeah, because you don't always answer any type of question. Something I'm trying to do, something he might be familiar with, something I don't know about. He'll tell me about, lace me up with it, we'll do it, and we be good. You know what I'm saying? That's our relationship. It's real short. I got this. Okay, cool. Man, hit you. Man. Anyway, so I'm just giving you some of our history. You know what I'm saying?
Please.
I done met him in London. You know what I'm saying? I go back to Dubai, meet him in Dubai. We break bread. He got little deals for me, a little sponsorship. He take his cut, whatever. We make money, regardless. So in the midst of all this shit going on, he not getting along with some of my homies.
Yeah, you jump to my next question.
Okay, so let's get to it. Let's get to the cash money shit. So he been telling me, I was really fucking around with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, listen, call Bird. I gotta play. If they say I'm I'm about to cash this shit. Like, nigga, I've been told you that anyway. I'm like, you see? He's like, yeah, nigga, go get the orders, nigga, go to work. Bam. So anyway, he put me just maybe an A&R for Cash Money West, you know what I'm saying? So I've been, all throughout these years, I always been asking him questions about contracts and music shit, you know what I'm saying, with the label and all that shit, the management, so he been kind of guiding me this whole way. So now we here, you know what I'm saying? I got an artist, shout out X4, you know what I'm saying, X4 the Mac Lord.
Nightbud, look, I don't know nothing about the homie, but you got his name ringing, and as soon as I heard his name come out your mouth, it start coming in my ear from other angles. So I ain't even got a chance to
X4 go crazy.
Do he go? Okay, say
He
less.
from 40s out of LA.
I've heard.
So anyway, we got that working. You know what I'm saying? We got him a little bag already. He working. We're gonna do a project. And like I said, we just working. You know
Y'all
what I'm saying?
still looking for talent, or is it
Always. What you mean?
roster? Okay.
We're looking for talent. That's just my personal, somebody else bringing to the table. Well, I signed on a management deal. We ain't even done that with him with Cash Money yet. I got a few other people reaching out and they're offering bags already just over the last week or so.
I don't know. You switched your number in an odd time. You may have not received. I sent some Blue Smurf shit to your phone. I got an artist.
I gave you my new number.
No,
You
I know.
probably hit my old number.
I know. I'm saying at the time.
Right when I did it?
Yeah.
You got to send it to me.
Because I ain't got no, you didn't like it, dislike it, say nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Get it. Shout out Blue Smurf, man.
Oh, yeah, let's get it.
Money and music. Oh, my mama.
So, yeah, that's just something that, I already had to that. You know what I'm saying? That was just a situation I had, and we're going to just push that however it go. If we finish that Cash Money West deal, we do it. You know what I'm saying? But we working. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate hearing that. That's what's happening. That's good shit, man. Black business, black entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Pushing forward. The homie C-Mac.
Yeah.
Y'all got this love, hate, off, on, up, down relationship online.
Man, that's the homie, man.
You know what I appreciate above all? The way you allow him to go through the ups and downs.
Right.
And you maintain a certain rapport with cuz. However, when it comes to the details, I've seen titles. I didn't click on them, but I seen Alex question you on the same subject matter. However, without me getting into the details of what may be and what may not be, is there a situation that exists where you can just salute cuz and let him go ahead and figure out what he got going on? And does he owe more than the $10,000 you say you handed him out of the Hunnet? Or what is the situation? Is he really wrapped in? Did he fuck up into what we perceive to be the Boogie Bland Suge Knight deal? Because we never seen him be rich. We never seen him really be on. We know you had some type of, or your company or your affiliation has some type of influence over his time, some type of communication, but it seemed like it's hard to really pinpoint who's right, who's wrong. I'm only asking because it's been spoken about publicly so much.
So I know who Crip Mac was over the past couple of years. He was going viral for what he was going viral for. And like I said, I wasn't really on that time, so I would just watch some shit. So, my little homie fuck with CME, this company. They be giving out loans and, they fuck with the music here and there, entertainment, got people moving, blah, 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 blah. So he did a deal with CME, which I didn't even know nothing about it. I just happened to reach out when he was supposed to fight Blueface. I'm like, I was thinking about the fight. I said, oh yeah, I need to holler at him. He a heavyweight. Nigga, I'm a heavyweight. Can't nobody teach him how to be a heavyweight from scratch. Like I can, because I did myself. So I reached out to the homies and got into contact with him. And like I said, he already had a situation with CME, the people I know. He signed a 5-year deal with them. You know what I'm saying?
Is that 4-leaf or is them New York people?
New York people.
It ain't 4-leaf.
Nah.
Put that on hood. I don't know if you expected me to ask you that, but on hood. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
New York people.
All right.
So they out of New York, but so they basically hired me. Like, yeah, go meet up with him. We're gonna throw you a bag. You know what I'm saying? Just manage him, run him around, do whatever you do. Do what y'all do. You can be the manager. I'm like, cool. I'm with it. I ain't doing nothing anyway. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So we developed our own relationship. But I guess they was like going back and forth with his contract. He trying to get out the contract. You know what I'm saying? I got all the receipts from all the money that was made, that was spent, owed to us, owed to him, whatever. Everything is good, but just that he went to jail. Right before he went to jail, he had spent a lot of money. And while he was in jail, he was like, fuck that contract, the contract fake. Woo.
That's all I've heard him say.
Yeah, so my thing was, my name is not even on that contract. You know what I'm saying? But he was always taking out on me. You know what I'm saying? He was always taking out on me, people pointing the finger at me. And I'm just here just trying to make shit happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving all my resources, you know what I'm saying? All my percentages to what I'm supposed to make. I'm like, keep it, bro. We're going to get in the back end. I got shit going on.
Has C-Mac had some like trackable, established income that a label could even consider themselves responsible for? Because what I can realize, he's like, how you got your YouTube channel, it's monetized now.
Yeah.
It seems like everything he's generated is off that type of energy, just natural grizzle.
Right.
So how can he actually owe somebody? What has been done other than I've heard you come out and say, we got 100, we gave Cut 10.
I got some money.
And that was just
for me to, run that program. That wasn't him. A lot of people think that I took a loan in
The
his
program
name.
going into effect. Where the 90 went though?
I paid that shit back because he
Because it wasn't nothing really going on. So you made sure you was clear with the people.
Yeah, I paid that shit back. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even touch it. I didn't go into it, but like 8,000-9,000. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really go. I was just using that for the
So
budget.
even if y'all already pressed him with the letters you gave Adam, if all that was real, y'all couldn't be asking for more than 60, 70, 80, 50, 60.
Well, it's the thing. That money I got personally ain't had nothing to do with that. I paid that back. Now, him, let's just say, I'm going to give you an approximate number, not too high, not too low. You know, let's just say since we met him in March through June, he made like 70,000. Okay, out of 70,000, let's just say he was supposed to get 40 and we get 30. Okay, he spent his 40, he spent our 30, another 10, 20 on top of that.
These are contractual obligations.
Yes, all receipts for it. I've showed him.
He did this.
Yeah, I've showed him and all his homies, look how much money you spent in this matter of time. So who's wrong, who's right? Like I said, out of 70, you took your portion, bam. You spent our portion, bam. You need more money, give it to you, bam. So you got all the money and some, but we doing it wrong.
Tell me this, within that contractual commitment, are there any type of obligations on the side of the company that they're supposed to fulfill that you can say that y'all did, other than him being a sensation, him getting money, y'all gave him a few dollars, now he owe y'all. Have y'all, what did the contract stipulate that y'all was supposed to do, or they were, not you, they were supposed to do on his behalf that you can say helped him get that money?
It's really just loans.
Just loan.
You know what I'm saying? Just
That's
upfront
what you
money.
said up front. They are like a
That's really what it was.
Shark
It's like,
broker.
It's like if you got an album and your album is making
I
such
do.
and such
Not a
much.
couple of them.
Okay. And we say, fuck it. Your albums bring in $2,000 a month. Let me give you $4,000 for an album.
Oh, like breakbeat. Oh, I get it now.
So we gave him money for this, that, and the other. So that's how, you know, they was able to, you know, get
Was there ever a belief that as a rapper he could see success, or is it just in the fact that, like we all see, it's something going on we can't explain?
something going on we
Yeah,
can't
business,
explain.
yeah.
And that's something that's going on we can't explain, leads to revenue in music and features and, you know, appearances, all that shit. He signed an entertainment contract, so all that shit. So he was getting compensated for everything, got to keep almost everything. You know what I'm saying? That's how, yeah, that's how much we believed in him. Like, listen, we're going to get all this back. We got some real big cooking, so this little 1,000 we supposed to get half of.
How do we
Keep that
see
shit.
y'all at breakfast one day and then the next day he online?
What is the
like
thing?
you the op?
Because me and him, personally, we don't really have no problems. When he get people in his ear, they say, man, 600 lying. He on CME. Ain't nobody in New York. Them LLCs in his name. You know what I'm saying? So they think I'm working it. But even if I do, even if they say I'm working them, nigga, you got all the money. He can't tell you one situation where the money was sent, I took more than half, or I took any of it, or I took anything
Where
from
do you
him.
factor in the fact that we all can observe that he's not necessarily, well, I'll just say it like this, humbly, respectfully, much love to the homie Nightbud, but a lot of people would describe him as on the spectrum.
Man, listen, he be, you know,
Off and on with that, huh?
he be off and on. He got his thing.
I just so say like a motherfucker.
And that's why,
On
that's
hood.
why when he go on his rant and diss me, say fuck me, I'm a buster.
That's where you
nigga, you need to go put on a dress like Medea. I don't be tripping on that shit.
But I've realized no matter who gets at you, you don't trip
Oh
on
yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
I take notes. I'm talking. I'm not
yeah.
knocking it. Guess what?
Yeah.
I take as much as what I can observe, and I'm trying to apply it to my program. Cause you know who else used to do that? Malcolm X, motherfucking Martin Luther King. What's this nigga? The more common nigga these days, Farrakhan. You catch them on the stage with the most Peckerwood, what they would consider asking them the most controversial questions, and they express themselves with 100% truth but lack of emotion. Right. And that's what I be trying to master, bro. That's Factz Ova
hard to do.
Feelinz.
You
It's
know,
very difficult.
It's not hard for me because I really just don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done really been in the trenches, done a whole bunch of shit. Like, you know, when I started boxing, you know, I walked away from the streets 2016, cold turkey, you know, made millions of dollars. Then all the street shit that we do in South Central LA and start boxing, not making no money. So when I'm like, you know, having boxing, you know, calling out people, talking shit, this is easy to me. If you talk shit in the street, motherfuckers are pulling up. You got to be looking over the show. So
My math ain't perfect right now, but when you say 2016, you out of here. And what the shit the internet is just asking in general, do you consider yourself somebody that jumped off the porch late? Is that what happened? Is why the question is in the air, or
Listen, the question.
I'm just asking it just to understand.
You can do the math yourself. 2016, I retired from gangbang. I retired from the streets.
At the age, okay, hold on. You 39 right now. We in 23. So we're gonna take back 23 to 2000 just to get even to 2000. That's 23 years, and then we saying what year you said? 7 years. 7 years. Retired. So that would take a nigga back to 32.
32.
You should have. Yeah, that's a nice regular age to retire. But so when did the nigga jump off the porch? Just for the sake of the listeners, the audience.
I mean, I would say like, well, this was you gotta understand. It wasn't never really like a jumping off the porch thing for me. Cause out of high school, I played football. You know what I'm saying? So I went to college out of high school. It wasn't like I went to juvie, got out, right fresh out of high school, went to the county.
Did you go to college based on your performance in football? Like free?
Yeah.
Salute.
So no. I can get to that too. So basically, I was just doing that bullshit, gangbanging bullshit, street shit, whatever, and I was probably wasn't gonna graduate high school.
Oh, in high school.
Yeah.
That's a perfect answer to the question. Nobody, the dates and the numbers don't really matter as long as you saying that in high school you had an interest in this activity.
When these people be talking this shit, I don't even listen. I was on live this morning. They're like, yeah, man, you start game, man, you was 29. I said, listen, go in there. I'm going to see some pictures of me taking pictures with the police, post it, say 600 has been exposed.
You said that. Hold up, fuck that. Where do you get the confidence and the comfortability?
Okay, let me tell you.
To photograph yourself with the police, smiling big. You put on, I understand dual citizenship and being a chameleon. And you put on your Christopher smile.
Yeah.
And you went to LAPD, something that I might imagine Alex doing if he was bumped up. You feel me? How do you feel comfortable? And then the next day I see you in the same back spot with a blue rag on your hat. How do you balance that? So, and I'm gonna tell you this: it ain't the same thing Cuz did. It was way more grimier.
Right. Let me tell you,
that scene was.
I never had a picture with the police before 2016. So after 2016, all them pictures was from 2016 to now. So me saying going cold turkey, I'm a professional athlete now. I moved to Vegas, start boxing. You know what I'm saying? Cold turkey and everything. So I'm transitioning to be just a regular person. I'm trying to blend in with people.
As
you know what I'm
should.
saying? Luckily, I ain't got no face tats, and I know how to talk
wisely.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like a Deion Sanders. You know what I'm saying? He could take a picture of the police. I don't even care about the streets no more because I'm really trying to get the millions in the boxing shit.
As you should.
So I'm bumping shoulders with
They got Ricos running around everywhere. Go ahead, talk your shit. Yeah.
So I've been doing that.
I see you as a future politician, mayor, or something like that, but talk your shit. Go ahead.
So I've been doing all that. Even when you know what I'm saying? I'm in Vegas. I'm flew to Detroit on some boxing shit. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere I go, I was, taking pictures with law enforcement because I'm not participating in illegal activities at this time. So I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? I really like, now I'm glad I did that, but I was really like fucking with motherfuckers trying to play a role. Like, don't think I'm no street nigga. Don't think because I was still kind of dibbing and dabbling, you know what I'm saying? As I really said, going
just
cold.
You told me a story about a politic where you dressed in all red to show up and make them. I get it. Say less. Go ahead.
I got some more pictures I can show you. You a sick nigga.
Yeah,
before 2016.
I get it, bro. I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
I want them to get it because every story ain't the same. And so many of them are so similar. You think that all of them should follow a certain thread, but all of them, you got certain stories that don't follow a similar thread. So go ahead, break your bread.
So yeah, that's just I'm anything legit, bro. I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it. I don't really care because I done all that shit. I done risked my life for this shit, and I done risked my freedom for this shit. Millions of times, you know what I'm saying? I know niggas who didn't get their freedom back. I know niggas who didn't get their life back. You know what I'm saying? So,
and there's a phrase they throw around often, whether they mean it like, don't let them trick you out your freedom.
Nigga, they ain't tricking me out my spot. Nigga, that's out.
You got to stand on that.
Because I ain't really got nothing to prove.
There you go.
I done had G homies hit me, 600.
Look,
job well done.
Neighborhood Crip, you could not.
Leave these niggas alone.
Look, I know you got some reputables on the opposite side.
Yeah.
Some niggas I respect.
Yeah.
But you couldn't be here if you'd have had some equal homies on the opposite side. I wouldn't even be entertaining this because I'll be doing something that niggas don't.
Right.
You got a presence. I didn't create it. You out here. You doing your shit. I fuck with Crips. I fuck with neighborhood Crip. I fuck with 6 O's in particular. Yeah. You a homie. But with all the controversy, if you didn't have a voice as equal as the opposing voice, I wouldn't even put myself in here to even interview you. Same thing with the homie Brick Baby. Controversy up with his name popping. Yeah. They say if you ain't nobody hating on you, ain't doing nothing. But it ain't on me to discuss 6 O business and say who right and wrong. But I salute both of y'all.
This how a lot of this shit started. Me just fucking with him on some regular shit.
Wow.
I've been had a YouTube page for 4 years now. I don't ever get them on like 50 views, 100 views.
Yeah.
But I'm just happen to be in the hood, fucking around, speaking on, niggas who be telling and niggas brush that shit under the rug.
No, you took a position I've been comfortable taking on the internet, which a lot of people not comfortable taking. And I just want to give you a little game. There's 2 different reasons why people don't be comfortable. One reason is because they don't give a fuck and they compromise.
Right.
Other reason is because everything ain't for the internet.
Right.
And I've had to learn that the hard way. On my mama, just the other day, I was at a function, 6-8 versus 11A baseball game, and then I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah,
and, I'm going to just, sometimes we have to realize, you and Ice, the whole, like certain shit, it play out perfect for the way you was thinking, but then everybody that's really involved, when you think about before all these was involved and all that. So I understand it because I've been involved, bro. I've been doing this. So when a nigga come along and he doing it and everybody understand it, I get it. You dig a lot. But we have to learn to just, certain things are a tight rope to walk. You feel me? So
my thing is this, this the internet world we in. It ain't like the 90s. You know what I'm saying? So shit gonna hit the internet one way or another, and shit be already on the internet. And a lot of motherfuckers be having motherfuckers food on the internet. Nigga, no, nigga. You can't be, nigga, trying to say this, say that, nigga. You not really like that.
And that's how we get to the title, Factz Ova Feelinz. But that shit, committing to that done caused me a lot of stress I didn't have to have. I could have had a whole nother title. But just going Factz Ova Feelinz on my mama, and just sticking to principles. But
then my thing is this, though. I didn't come into this shit doing this shit. Motherfuckers brought me into shit. And like I said, I'm going to defend myself. Motherfuckers bringing my name up, throwing me in shit, and I'm going to clear my shit up, and we're going to dig up everything else about it. That's just how I go. I'm not coming in here saying, oh, what's up with what he told? You's a bastard. No, nigga, you brought yourself into some shit. I'm minding my business. So rewind time with the Brick Baby shit, you know what I'm saying? He going back and forth with, I don't even want to say these motherfuckers' names.
Don't.
Hat, man.
No, I'm gonna follow you. Don't.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's what he taught us.
So he going back and forth. He going back and forth for him. I'm speaking up on niggas who ain't got their paperwork out. Niggas ain't talking about. We're not talking about this Dumbo motherfucker because his shit is on public record. Been all on the internet. I'm not even talking about him. But he's so insecure about his skeletons he got going on. They mention me and thinking I'm talking about him the whole time. Nah, nigga. Listen to what I've been saying. I said, nigga, it's motherfuckers out here when I'm told the motherfuckers brush up under the rug. Nigga act like they ain't told. That's what I'm talking about. But they don't want to respond. But this nigga gonna respond and say they calling me as a bodyguard and I'm trying to save him and woo doo doo. Nigga, who you talking to? I wasn't even talking about you, nigga. But since you want to join the conversation, let's talk about it. And that's how that shit just went in. I wasn't even thinking about the nigga, man. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't know. I tapped out of it a long time ago because some of your homies that really matter asked me to. Cause I was one of the first niggas that like went crazy, changed his name from what it was to something else and all that.
That's what I'm saying.
And he overreacted, right? So, I just know it's something else in play than what we used to.
Right.
So I learned to just leave it alone. But
I wasn't gonna leave it alone.
I been exposed what you came with as your ace in the hole. I been put that out there, but it didn't catch.
Yeah, it catch.
But here you came, that shit kind of caught, and it's more obvious, and it just lets you know because we signed up for something that ain't what we thought it was, bro.
Nah, you're right about that. And that's why I'm by myself. That's why but like I said, I always been
I push 1597 on my mama. Go ahead.
Right, but that's why I kind of always been on my own thing. You know, a lot of shit I done it by myself or with other niggas from other spots. Like I fuck with a lot of niggas who just like me from other hoods. Enemy hoods, all that. Like I told you, I done just hopped in all red licks for niggas. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I roll.
Yeah. So, likewise though.
So, and then like I say, by a nigga playing football, by a nigga not having, broken jaws and tatted up and teeth gone and shit like that. So niggas always be mad, you know what I'm saying? They can't never shout. I
got a little homie from my set. I ain't gonna say his name, but he from 9-7 East Coast. Every day, he go to work. His pants be tucked in his boots, and he be having a burner strapped around his leg.
Right.
Police see him, everybody see him, he could do that. This my homie. And when I move for business, people talking about private security, that's who be with me. But he not with me just because I say come with me.
Right.
I've asked him how much does it cost for a certain amount of hours, and that's how I approach cuz off top. So certain things I hear people try to attack you about, make you sound goofy about, I be laughing at them. Like, your homie Blue Shay?
Yeah.
Spider Loc. So you know what kind of company he got established and all that. Ashcut, neighborhood to the neighborhood. Spider Loc. So I'm with all that. I laugh at people like that. Even when we look at the mobster movies, the people that were the deepest in the game and had the most effect and the most control had relationships that they could manipulate. Even Suge Knight.
Yeah.
We don't have Compton police. We have Compton sheriff highly due to the type of influence he had on law enforcement.
Yeah.
How do you feel about when people look at you and whack as he started his journey with Suge, and now here it is after he's established himself as one of the top influences. Here you come, look like a brand new Suge. How you feel about that when people compare you to the new Suge Knight?
Man, you know what, man? I really don't know where that came from. Probably with the beard. I'm light skinned and shit.
Cigars, beard, industry.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
And then really, I remember it's from the C-Mac situation. When they felt like I was bullying C-Mac on some Suge Knight shit, you know what I'm saying, with the cigars, and they felt like I was like on some bullshit, not paying them and all that shit. That's where that shit started from, that shit right there.
They got a video with you and Big U on the balcony somewhere. And it seemed like a lot of underlying energy, moving, sarcasm. You care to like give us?
Who was on the balcony?
Y'all was somewhere.
I think it was in the backyard.
I couldn't tell, but it just you and him. And
he was holding the camera?
You smoking a cigar. He was closer to the camera than you. And it just seemed like a lot of sarcasm, in the air, homie, but I don't know.
Is it the one when I said,
anybody got a problem with the homie, I'm taking off phase.
Okay, yeah.
Does that mean niggas that had problems with him?
No, that meant my homies been popping it. Couple niggas been popping.
So what we've been seeing in the last 3-4 months, that was like the beginning of it.
No, that didn't have nothing to do with none of that.
Oh, it's new shit.
Some whole other shit.
Oh, okay.
So I was just letting the world know and him know.
You and Big U ever been in the gloves together?
No, we almost came close though.
Okay.
I was letting him know and the world know this is my big homie. Anybody got any problem, anybody from the homies to anybody else, nigga, I'm right here, stand there, what's happening? I'm taking.
That's what I thought it was.
That's what that was about.
That's what I thought it was.
The reason why we was doing that is because people thought that we wasn't like that.
Right.
So when I pulled up on me, he was put up on him. I by myself, he by himself. We talked out what we talked about, and then I'm like, shit, man, record you be going live. Let me get on that motherfucker. Then he did say what he said.
Ain't been your YouTube channel was nothing back then. This is it. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So that was to let him and the world know, like, nah, nigga, this no matter what niggas is talking about, these niggas internet shit, because I wasn't real internet like that. Nigga, this still the big homie, nigga, and y'all can pull up. Nigga, I'm taking off face for the big homie, period.
How do we get from there to you pulling up, taking a picture, accepting the check, talking about you with whack, because you know what they going through?
Okay, this is the thing. Kind of like I said earlier.
And he was on Clubhouse. Shout out to Whack. No hate. This just Factz Ova Feelinz, the podcast, subject matter. He was dissing. He let his emotions get the best of him, and he was dissing 6-0. Right. And you stood in the gap of all that, even with the homie that you just pushed that line with, and you know their relationship. How do you work yourself through all that?
So this is the thing. Like I told you, me and him had a relationship in the midst of all
12, 15 years.
All this.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So as I see them going through what they're going through, I'm out of that shit.
I had to learn that because
I thought that was their personal shit.
I had to learn that because all the time when I didn't want Whack to be nowhere around no real cripping or nothing. When I had the issue, he and Big U maintained a relationship that didn't matter. So I had to learn to let every man have a dynamic with one another. So I can understand that. You could go ahead and expound.
So I was like, that's their business. If one of them don't want me fucking with another one, I'm sure they'll let me know. I never got them calls. So I just, whatever business me and him had going on, we had it going on, and I'm going my way. I would see the shit they're going back for online, but I'm like...
Since me and you been politicking, why you never, how you feel comfortable, as close as you is with cuz, how you feel comfortable just fucking with me like that? Because nobody really know how much we fuck around, but I've been wondering, whether you know it or not, I end up reaching out to cuz just to try to get an understanding based on the fact I know how much we fuck around. We ain't never talked about him. I say, man, this makes sense to do this. So how you feel so comfortable politicking with me, knowing how you and him have such a camaraderie?
Because he ain't never told me nothing about you, and you ain't never told me nothing about him. So whatever y'all got going on is between you.
Even though you see it.
Even though I see it, you ain't never say, hey, man, fuck that nigga, man, you can't fuck with him. Or he ain't never say, hey, man, you fuck with him, I can't. Y'all never said that to each other.
And on some Crip shit, I always felt like I could have got in your ear and start tagging on your, but I never did, just based on I've been doing this so long, and I realized what he and I have been going through, even if it's everything we said is, it was never meant for what it turned into. Yeah. Not this camera, internet, back and forth disrespect. My only issue with Cuz was he said something about me that wasn't true. And I turned that into an opportunity to be a troll for years when I could have just steadily, continuously proclaimed it wasn't true. I could have done that. Yeah. And a lot of disrespect started going back and forth, and I realized it's not necessary.
I seen some of it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I read on, well, me and him, I'm the type of person like this. I don't read it on the phone for no hours. I don't read it too much. It's like, hey, bang, boom, woo, 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 that's it. So me and him holler, it's bam, bam, bam. Okay, meet me here. Okay, bam, did you see the people? Okay, they called you? Bam, that's it. We ain't really got time to talk about who he beefing with, who I'm beefing with. It's just real simple. And that's how I am with everything I do.
No, Cuz just politics. Cuz been around, Cuz what his main thing is, he know how to network in politics. So it's always going to be, if you moving around industry, Southern California, from this point for a lot of time for it, Cuz they ain't going to come up depending on who you fucking with. So I just be curious. I see y'all got a certain dynamic. And just based on the fact we've been neighborhood, and I respected your dynamic with Cuz, and that's the main influence for me, just to try to establish some communication with Cuz. Yeah. I really don't know how he accepted it though. Just to let you know, you might want to holler at Cuz.
I'll holler at him. I'll call him in a minute.
Yeah.
I'll play the Big U clip.
Please do.
Okay.
Please do.
If you gotta put the headphones on real quick to hear.
Just so you can tap in. Night bud to the night buds.
Night bud. I think I'm going against the grain, man. It's the hood. Notice the hood. They always think I'm going against the grain though. You know where we at on the hood. Anybody got any problems, cuz pull up. Anybody got any problem in the hood, y'all know where we at, bro.
So he's finna turn over a new leaf.
That go for anybody.
We in the hood.
We in the hood.
Where you at?
We in the hood.
What's all winning?
Yeah, we in the hood. Come get a picture, baby. Come get a picture.
We ain't cutting no grass.
If anybody want any problems, bro, when addressing the issues, we taking our phase. We in the hood right now.
We ain't cutting no grass. You ain't cutting no grass?
No, we ain't cutting no grass.
Night bud.
Know about that Thunderdome?
Somebody said they pull up. Oh.
Pull up.
No, it's a female.
Well, she can pull up too. So she can come get a picture with the champ. Listen, man, I don't think y'all know this, bro. If anybody got anything to say about the big homie, cuz I'm on him. Like I told y'all before.
You better start acting like that.
Anybody got anything to say about the big homie, I'm on him. Fuck the
you
internet.
Better start acting like that.
Fuck the internet, nigga. Look, niggas know what's up. Hey, man, put my ad on that motherfucker, man.
No, nigga, you don't get to get no prop. They go just figure out, guess what the fuck your ass is. Better stop acting weird with all these.
They come to the hood, they'll figure it out.
Better stop acting weird with all these weird ass niggas.
Come to the hood, they'll figure it out.
That nigga pick his friends more differently.
I'm with my biggest friend right now.
He came in, we had to check in.
Oh, you know we check shit. I'm checking the hood every day. What you mean? How am I gonna check in with the big homie? What?
Love y'all. I love this weird ass. But the problem is he a light skinned nigga. That's what the problem
That's
is.
what the problem is.
He a
it's
light
the
skinned
insecurity
nigga.
thing. You know,
a light skinned
it's
nigga.
the insecurity thing. You know, the light skinned niggas is winning right now. Look at Drake.
Whack 100 light skinned.
Who? I'm talking about Drake, nigga. I said nigga Drake the king. Don't I look like Drake when Drake had his shit up?
Weird ass nigga. Night bud.
And you have a business establishment in your neighborhood. You're there every morning. It's no secret. You make yourself known. However, I know that it's a established business. Hey, shout out to the homies, cuz. Rest in peace, Mad Ronnie, cuz.
Yeah.
I forget the other name that passed the same night. His funeral was the other day. Lil Sodi funeral was yesterday. Did you get to see any coverage of that online?
I saw a couple clips.
Yeah, man. What you think about the turnout? Just the fact that he represented hip hop, black, from nothing to something, gangbang culture. I know opposite side. We don't even trip on that. What's your the ironic way of how he passed? You know, less than 3 days before he passed, he was right in this room doing an interview with his uncle who had just did 40 years. Was out.
He did an interview with him?
Right with With
there's both here.
Alex interviewed both of them. He interviewed two ghosts, basically. Rest in peace to both of their black loving souls. But he basically interviewed two ghosts hours before they went on that last ride. So he got their last words.
Right.
Just knowing how, you know, you got a presence similar to Lil Sody on the internet now. Just to know someone that's a peer just can go through that. Did it affect you at all?
Nah, it didn't really affect me. You know, I don't really indulge into, you know, funerals and people passing. You know what I'm saying? My mama died, you know what I'm saying? My grandma died.
At what age?
My mama died a month before my daughter was born, 2014.
My favorite catchphrase is on my mama. You said your mama and your mama. So that's your mama and your mama.
Yeah,
God bless
well,
both them.
Yeah, so, you know, I really, and, you know, I didn't even go to my grandma's funeral. And the big homie who just called me.
Why?
I'm like, fuck it, she gone. I'm trying
What
to
kind of
live.
relationship did y'all have before she passed?
Beautiful relationship.
That was your baby.
Yeah,
And you
so
still,
I
because
really
they don't matter after that. 'Cause
Yeah, I don't be really tripping. So my mama died, I wasn't gonna go to my mama's funeral. My own mama, like my real mama who done.
did she die at a expectable age, or there was some health or something?
No, just some health, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, and like I said, she was excited to see my daughter being born, my firstborn.
Did she get to see you in the ring?
Nah, I moved. I started boxing in 2016. She didn't see nothing. I was full in the street. So like I'm saying, so the big homie basically made me go to my mama's funeral. I'm like, man, I might go to that shit, cuz. I'm cool for what? Bunch of fake motherfuckers up there, fuck it. So I went to one homie funeral, you know what I'm saying? He made me go to that. That was in 2014, 15, you know what I'm saying? You know, homie sick, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say the word that come, the letter become before the K, but you
don't
know,
say that, yeah.
the homie, you know what I'm saying? And that was it.
I think I work with her. Hey,
So-
tell me this. S-Mac speak very highly of you. What's relation with S-Mac?
Man, it's like a father to me, a big brother to me.
Shout
That's
out
a big homie.
Nightblood to the
You know what I'm
Nightblood.
saying? You know, we talk every day. You know what I'm saying?
Guidance at all. Yeah, so guidance.
Yeah, it's
Instruction.
That's the big bro. You know what I'm saying?
I can respect that.
You know, but yeah, man, shit.
If anybody approached you about, has they ever approached you? Because they do so many death row reenactments and movies. You ever been approached about a role?
I wasn't, you know what, man? I did recently, but I
You
wasn't.
could have beat the dude. That dude.
Yeah, I could have did it.
Could have beat him.
People didn't know who I was back then, though.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I was either in the streets or I was boxing.
Salute to him though, because my daughter, my actual daughter, she's 11 now. A few years ago, she got to play Suge's daughter up under dude. So salute dude, not no hate, but I think you would have beat him.
Okay.
Especially with the natural attachment to the cigars.
Marcus Taylor.
Marcus Taylor, is that his
his name?
name?
That's his name?
He's actually a fighter too.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Crazy.
Marcus, meet my man Christopher.
Let's get it.
You got to be
Just
heavyweight.
called out Michael Jai.
Oh, no, we going to leave that alone.
I know you're talking about.
Let's leave that alone. If he call it cuz out,
Michael Jai's a fighter.
yeah, we on some Crip shit over here. We gonna leave that alone.
Yeah.
Them niggas is like, yeah, we gonna leave that alone. Do y'all stuff. Cause he looked like more built like you, but I couldn't imagine he fucking with dude.
He want to fight Michael Jai White.
Oh, he must be really
White.
on his tip. He a nigga that'll fast for 40 days, 40 nights type nigga.
Somebody say even though Michael Jai a fighter, nobody really knows
As a fighter?
what he can
But
do as a
look,
fighter.
this is what they know. He did some shit like this with Kimbo.
Yeah, and you notice all his movies, he played them roles.
Yeah,
He knows some type of martial
but
arts.
what's the white boy cigar? Somebody said he got he got fucked over off the roads and then met a real nigga on the back scenes and got fucked over trying to prove the roles was real.
Probably so. That shit-
Yeah, you got to be careful with them roles, man. Them roles will
get real.
throw you off. It get real. It really get real. Oh my mama.
So we kind of went off when you were saying how do we get from, you know, me being in that video with Big
Yeah,
U
there you go. Let's catch us
to
back
being
up.
with Wack. So like I said, me and Wack always had a good relationship. And then you were saying,
Even when they was cool.
right. And so then you were saying, you know,
At that time in that video, Wack and Big U wasn't.
They wasn't?
I don't believe so.
No, I don't think
Whether
so.
it was big headlines, I don't think so.
So
Because me as an outsider, not really being familiar with you, remember, I told you at a certain time I was tapping in with the niggas I talked to every day, which is like, what's good? And that's when they was like, I probably wasn't, they were like, that's the homie. And at that time, from the outside looking in, it was like, you couldn't have been talking about nobody but Wack. We couldn't imagine who else you could be referring to other than Wack. But go ahead.
no, that wasn't even about him.
Okay.
I don't think it really hit main line that thing. That was
It did. It was only niggas that know. Yeah. Because y'all was on there getting along, and Big U was.
Whoever reposted it, because he went on Instagram Live, they said I was talking about Wack. Like I told you, this was some homie
That's
shit.
how this shit go. Yeah.
This was some homie shit that nobody never know about to probably now. You know what I'm saying? So I never had to address it. I really didn't care. So you're saying how we got to here, right? So basically, I guess he was on Clubhouse. One of my homies on there. They're going back and forth. You know,
Newport.
After that.
Okay.
After that. This is like recent, like recent months.
Okay.
That's when he officially dished the hood, like not like.
Oh, when he went on that rant, like, okay.
Yeah, so when he did that, you know, I seen what it was. But it ain't my job.
The emotions in the moment.
Yeah, I see. So it ain't my job to come clearing up nothing for no man, nobody.
But did the other nigga diss Pyru or Pacoima first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I seen what it was.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, after that is what it is. I didn't hear that part. Of course.
Oh yeah, you of course they ain't gonna play that part.
Yeah.
So I seen what it was, so I left it alone. I seen what it was. But
that's why you were so comfortable pulling up, because that's simple to understand. That's what you're supposed to say back.
So we skipping some.
Oh.
So after that, before I said anything about it, he was on No Jumper and said I want to, make a public apology. You know what I'm saying, to, for using that and getting out of, you know what I'm saying, my his normal shit and letting somebody.
Wait. But I want to clarify. This is after his gang was dissed first.
Right.
Okay, because that only matters if his gang was dissed first. Because apology don't matter without a squabble on the gangbang shit unless your gang was dissed first. So he was dissed first and he still apologized for coming out of his character. Okay, gotcha.
So when he made the apology, the next day I seen it. That's when I came out and made a video. And I went into full detail. Like, listen, man, I seen what he did. It was a reaction. We all done been there, nigga. You diss me, I'm gonna diss you, nigga. Fuck you and your dead homies, nigga, period, nigga. This is what it is. That's just gangbang. We all go through that. So I already knew what that was. So did I take it? I'm saying, I'm kind of remember some of the stuff I said in the video. Like I said, I just be one take Jake. I don't rehearse this shit.
Right, of course.
It was just kind of like, nigga, shit, that's what he said, nigga. So he gave us an apology, and that's what it. So now I can come say something about it, nigga. It was a reaction, nigga. I'm not gonna call the nigga and say, why you dissing the hood? It was a reaction, nigga. This your hood, this is it. We can holler later, nigga. I'm not about to spare you. You know what I'm saying? Because you disrespecting me. Nah, niggas, fuck you. And then I'll holler at your homies who I fuck with later and tell them what happened.
I hate that this is the only thing on my mind at the moment, but that all goes in with the activity, with the white Charger and the parking structure and all that go in the same basket.
Yeah.
It just happened to be viral shit. I ain't trying to stir nothing up. It just happened to cross my mind.
So moving forward, I catch slack for that.
I could imagine.
So this is when the hate really start going. Oh yeah, fuck us, man. He fucking with that nigga dish the hood, cuz. So what's all this shit going on when cuz I already came out and made an apology. Then I explained why I wasn't tripping on him dissing the hood, because it's a reaction. That's like saying you socked the homie. Okay, you socked him first. What you supposed to do? Same thing. So you know what I'm saying? So this is when all this shit started. So then our relationship, with business relationship that we got going on, start being public because we start having to meet up. You know what I'm saying? Whenever he got something on the table and I can get a piece of it, or I can bring something to the table, oh, come get your cut. It's done. Come up here. Meet me at We'll Do the Woo. Give my check. We'll do, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So they start saying, oh, damn, he really fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? So it's always. And
you're not worried about those amongst your loved ones that don't like that.
Nah, because at the end of the day, real recognize real. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my real homies who really, really fuck with me, older and younger, they not on the internet. So the world not gonna see that I got just as many hitters
relate to that
with me.
I can relate to that.
Then the motherfuckers online and all the fake blogs and all this shit with they clickbait saying.
So with that, knowing that, let me give you a little experience of mine. You know what I learned a long time ago, which you're gonna learn, I realize you haven't learned? Quit answering comments in real time, bro. Quit reading everything and answering everything.
Right.
Because you're gonna find yourself discussing shit that you later on realize, man, I probably shouldn't even have said that. Just because you committed to, I'm gonna answer every question.
No.
Now you discussing shit that any weirdo wants to talk about.
It may seem like that. I ignore
you filter.
I filter.
Okay.
I ignore some of them, and like I say.
But you know, as I'm watching you on live, I can see all the comments.
Yeah.
So if you're skipping any at the time I'm watching, it's obvious to me.
Yeah.
I don't see you skip many, my nigga.
I don't really skip none.
You don't.
But like I said though, I don't really skip none.
You'll read some bullshit and be like,
but I do that on purpose.
I know.
Yeah,
I know this, but I'm telling you, the more wise thing may be, and you might be right and I might be wrong, but I'm going to take this moment just to say the more wise thing, and I hope you think about it in the future, may be to start filtering a little more.
Yeah, I feel.
I learned that through experience. Go ahead.
I don't really say nothing incriminating.
No, I'm not talking incriminating.
No.
Go ahead.
Say some more. I don't really say nothing that I got to go back and delete. I don't really say nothing that I got to go delete because all my shit is still up. So I be, my mind be going fast.
I see you as a future mayor type for our city.
My mind be going fast.
With those things in mind, your mind go fast. So I just want to put, I'm a supporter.
Right.
I'm going to be a promoter, and I never voted, but I would be a voter.
Yeah.
I see you in office, my nigga. So with that in mind, just think about it. You're the same person that could take that photo with the LAPD, and you can offer them free membership to your gym.
Yeah.
And if I could sit here and validate your cripping through all that, just please take that advice with me.
Yeah, I got you.
You might not want to every comment, because then you'll get, I've learned this through experience, through sitting back regretting not responding.
Right.
So I'm just passing that down as a Joel. That's all.
I
learned a lot from Cuz, and Cuz was like 11 years younger than me. I learned a lot. He got a lyric that say, listen to the OG, listen to every word that the Tiny Loc speak. And I realized that was me. For the last 2-3 years of his life, I used to look at Cuz like the big homie when I got around him, not really realizing why. I didn't know he was going to be snatched from us. And when he was snatched, the whole world was going to cry out and bleed like the actual earth lost a child. I didn't know that was going to happen. But my last few years with Cuz, I treated Cuz like the big homie. I didn't even know why.
Right.
And I knew he was the little homie.
Right.
But so, you know, and guess what? Every time I complimented Cuz throughout our whole history, this is his response. Iron sharpen iron, SBI. He wouldn't accept no compliment like this. He only did it like that. You feel me? And I try to practice those type of lessons in humility. And I see that without me mentioning it, you already had that type of aura. So I just want to, if I can give you opportunity when you read them comments, people would you put you in a position to do this. Yeah. Instead of being who you already be and you this.
Right.
Just stay that.
No, half of that shit, I'm gonna be honest with you, half of that shit though, I'll be putting on an online character and acting for them motherfuckers. I don't be sweating that shit.
Okay, C-Mac.
Right. I don't be sweating that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't be
I
sweating
know
that
it.
motherfuckers.
This is what I know, but everybody don't know. Yeah. And then, like, you know.
That give me a little bit of chokehold too, though. So let me tell you about what you said. Everybody don't know, right? So when I'm going back and forth with somebody online, and they ain't never seen me in no police picture, so I post a police picture. Then he take that picture, post that picture every day for a whole week, right? So then, you know, I got my security little badge, right? So I'm trolling.
I seen it.
I'm like, y'all better leave me alone. Stop fucking with me.
I saw that.
Right? Homies from the pen, big homies
I didn't like it.
Who don't fuck with no internet.
If it wasn't for Big N here from your hood,
on road,
we probably would have made it to the part we made. I didn't like that. And Cuz like, that's the homie. So he checked me on checking in on you. So I left it alone. And then after that, once he put me in my place like that's the homie, I looked at shit from the broadest lens I could. And then the opportunity came for me to present you with a business opportunity. So I felt comfortable going ahead and doing it, and you were so respectful and cordial. And as we started developing our relationship, I forgot about those things based on the vouch from your homie. That's a nigga I talk to on a regular. So like, I didn't like that move either. I'm gonna keep it. I didn't understand it, cuz I'm gonna just keep it. I didn't understand it, bro.
So 90% niggas don't understand it.
Yeah.
Like I say, and you know, I can't be mad at them. But like I said, I'm just trolling, fucking around. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna give them what they want. Y'all want to do this? Let's just run this shit up. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I say, and then another thing too though, I don't even be giving a fuck because I ain't never told. I ain't never been on nobody paperwork. I ain't never had nothing questionable.
Have you seen the Tubi documentary Behind the Crime recently released?
Which one?
It's documenting the death of neighborhood.
I ain't seen
Crip.
it. I ain't seen it. I
Yeah,
didn't know it was out.
Co-produced by the co-producer of Factz Ova Feelinz.
It's released?
Yes, it just came out less than a week ago.
Oh, that's probably what I heard of it. Yep, check it out.
As a matter of fact. Yeah, but it highlights, it speaks on Kerry Lathan.
Okay. Oh! I saw that.
I probably saw it off my channel.
Okay, yeah, I saw that because I subscribed to your shit. I seen that.
Because Kerry.
Yeah, 4 pictures, right?
Yes.
I seen that. Yeah.
Kerry Lathan said Nathan.
Right.
Grandpa ran from the subpoena, but it was still a cold situation because of the 4th picture.
Right.
And it's just, you don't have to.
I'm going to have to click on it. I seen the thing, but
we'll skip right past. But once you hear it, you're going to wish you knew what it was right now. Oh, my mama. I'm going to leave it alone just based on. Have you ever got an offer or introduction to go appear at Something to Nothing podcast?
Nah.
No. It seems like they would be quite interested in having you on there, man. This might spark their interest if they haven't reached out.
Oh, no,
Yellow
no,
and black
no.
background.
Yeah. I've been up there with C-Mac.
Oh, okay.
I ain't been up there and be
just
interviewed.
on your, okay.
Yeah,
Before people really knew you want to
They
talk.
probably don't like me. Because
You know what? I think
when they
dude
made-
in the glasses, I think he's more neutral than it seems, bro.
No, he probably is. And if you reach out to me, I'll pull up. But
I know you would.
It was so much shit going on at that time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With dude name. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't letting off. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
And you know, I guess the message finally got to him. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I sent the message in video.
I've seen all the messages.
Like, just leave me alone.
I'm quite aware of all the messages.
I'm ceasing all this shit, but you keep talking, nigga. We're gonna keep going, niggas. Leave me the fuck alone. We're not gonna stop.
As you should.
You know what I'm saying? So
it is what it is.
With all that shit at that time, you know, I was just like, well, shit, he fucking with him, you know, and I had to look at him kind of different, you know, because you fucking with dude. So he probably felt that and never called me, you know what I'm saying? But today, you know, shit, I ain't got no problem with dude, you know what I'm saying? I'll do it for him, you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to ask you this, and I'm not going to attach any personalities to it. This is just a general question. So is this something you stand on firmly in the public? Anybody that's closely associated with a rat, you don't fuck with?
As far as some street shit, absolutely, I don't fuck with him.
But they could escort a rat throughout the industry and benefit off of being affiliated with them, even though they a known rat and it's cool.
Like I say, on some street shit, it ain't cool. But like I say,
but if you gonna take a rat and put him on a leash and make him go eat dookie and get money for you, it's okay.
If you told me the cameramans and the producers told on people, that ain't got nothing to do with the business we doing. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you say, no, this the homie from Whoop,
okay,
I'm gonna look at you funny. Like,
what if at one point that individual that went bad put themselves in that light, even if that helped them catapult themselves to fame and glory, and then they went bad?
If I could think of who or what situation.
If he wore rainbow hair.
Okay, so if that being said,
I'm just saying,
I gotta go with the man who defended himself, you know? Is this, you know, if you put this inside of here, is it still a lighter or is it a water? You know what I'm saying? So basically,
that's a lighter until they melt it down. That's from my perspective. I don't even know what you was trying to concur, but I'm just saying that's a lighter until it's melted down. Even when it don't strike and it won't do nothing, it's still a lighter. Okay. If you cut it in half, it's a lighter that's cut in half.
So I think he might have said he's a civilian. You can't put a red rag on a civilian.
No,
so you're not a civilian no more.
That's what I'm saying.
A civilian with a costume.
One of your main accusations on the internet is you're a civilian. And because you have such a profound dual citizenship and you are such a fly nigga that understand how to live, they're calling you a civilian. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, civilians, the story is, at this point, this shit is worldwide, nationwide, even within our neighborhoods. It's niggas that wasn't there when they was 12, but they started at 18, niggas that started at 30. Anytime you get the red bandana around your head and you start making $1 million within an organization of a blood gang member, nobody, they trying to prove Tupac was a blood before they say he wasn't. Mm-hmm. And we know how little his activity is. Mm-hmm. There's no way we can make our argument is that Tukuchi wasn't a Damu at one point, bro. That can't be the argument, homie. That mean Corrupt ain't from 60s.
Yeah, I mean,
I remember from the day one, and I know what kind of 6'0" he is, and he's from 6'0". He's from the LA 6'0", not a Philadelphia transplant. Right. Cub from 6'0". So if Cub from 6'0", how was Tukuchi not from the 9-tray extended Damu blood card?
Well, this is my thing. I ain't never met dude. I don't know dude. I got no business dealing with dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about him. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know nothing about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But these is issues like when I say that I expected I had an understanding with Whack 100
right
at this point that I can't confirm. Shout out to Dico. You said, cuz, talk to you later. But cuz, I'm going to keep it real. I tried to be politically correct with cuz and communicate him on some peace shit. He wasn't really feeling it. I'm not going to go into details. He wasn't really feeling it. We've been through a lot, and cuz was really focused on a lot of the shit we went through. But however, talking to Dico the next day, he said they talked more, and he felt a less. So I don't really know. So I ain't finna jump in here and kiss cuz ass, but I ain't finna get on here and smut him or try to. But that's just one subject I would even have with him in person. Mm-hmm. If it was understood we beyond the bullshit, I would question him about his relationship with Tukuchi. That's it. Mm-hmm. So I know that you stand firm about not only affiliated with rats, but you stand firmly about people that affiliate with rats. So I just had to use this moment on Factz Ova Feelinz to bring that question up.
Yeah, well, like I say.
Because he might have a whole nother justification why he'll fuck with the rat. In this gangster world, we know niggas bend over and make passes for all type of shit.
Oh, boy ain't no gangster. the one who's supposed to be the rat ain't no gangster.
So-
That's what we got to get to. You know.
So is Suge Knight a gangster?
I don't know.
Look, Suge Knight is just as much of a Damu as Takuchi was within that New York section.
Okay.
Suge was a neighborhood heavyweight football player, bullied to a certain extent, non-affiliate until he got a big old bag, and then he was the G Pyro. That's his facts. So all the shit he did, that's why he was so interested in stumping on Baby Lane, because he wanted to prove to the Pyros he grew up around with, I'm one of y'all. Because we know when we play chess, he had no business. He supposed to sit back like you and smoke that cigar from a mile away and watch them do that.
Right.
But that's who Suge was. Takuchi Suge, similar in character based on popularity and who they actually was in relation to the streets, even though Suge was affiliated with a more brand name set, and Takuchi is years later, rainbow hair, so much other shit in question, but actually they're the same exact individual.
I never knew that.
Yeah, Factz Ova Feelinz. On my mama. Ain't nobody from Mob or nobody gonna disagree with me. Okay. I just bumped into my nigga Trayvon Lane yesterday on the gas station. He had no idea who I was. I walked past because we was in the city. What up, Trey Lane? I got a number. That shit was crazy because I'm looking, that nigga look familiar. I'm like, what up, nigga? He turned, he looked. I'm like, ooh, we get numbers and shit. But yeah, on God, I was like over there for like 2 years. So I fuck with a lot of them peoples over there. I got a lot of insight on what actually took place. Before that, I was like raised in Southside hood, like from my mother, her sister, my grandfather, my grandmother, my mother, my father. 1/4, 1/5, 1/6 of my babysitting hours. Like 1/3, 1/4, 1/5 of them was in Southside hood because of my mama's sister, my auntie. I could walk from my auntie house right up to South Park all my life. So I got a lot of relationships that you could imagine that still matter. Free Mike DeRoe, my nigga Lil Al. Rest in peace, Baby Lane the Loc. You dig a lot, Lil Ace, I see you, Crip. All my Locs, hey, Lil Keefy D. On my mama, I'm just saying it just go deeper than what people might realize. I don't even know why I got on that subject matter. Yeah. You know what I did here at Factz Ova Feelinz? I committed myself to 40% speaking, 60% for the guest.
Okay.
You from 60s. I'm gonna give you 97%. Go ahead, break bread, man. What we got to look forward to from 600, man? Christopher Lovejoy, more managing, more boxing, more politicking. What's next?
Well, I'm still boxing. I should be back in Dubai in a couple weeks. I was supposed to go.
What's the venture in Dubai? Because that shit sounds so fly, man. I got a passport. I'm just saying, is it room? Could we network together? Was it personal? What's going on over there, man?
If you come out there, anybody who know, whoever come out there with me, y'all good. You know, 3 meals a day, you know, free room and all that. You know what I'm saying? Probably one of the most beautiful places in the world.
Get yourself there.
Yeah, if you get there, you good. You know what I'm saying? So, but I got some big business going on, you know, out there. I'm just waiting to go back, waiting for a few things finish over here, then I can be free. When I'm out there, I'm still out there for like months, you know what I'm saying? When I went last time, I was out there.
Is it really a different world over there?
Pretty much. I mean, it's no crime, you know what I'm saying? You got like
I've heard
the best cuts of meat, you know, like steaks. So, you know, they got the best steaks in the world, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no crime.
So
like,
what's the top of this, the top name steak you tasted or you fucked with?
Tomahawk steak.
So that's over Kobe? Or similar same?
It's the Wagyu. It's
oh, you fucked me up. I ain't act like I know the
You know what I'm saying?
So you eat your shit rare?
No, I get it well done. But it's
so you can really appreciate steak without getting it rare?
Them steaks out there, it's different. You get it well done, it's still like soft and juicy. It ain't like burnt bone dry like a steak from IHOP. You know what I'm saying?
So do you put steak sauce on it?
You ain't even got to put no sauces there. I can't wait to go back. Let me tell you, since I've been back out here I've been back about 4 or 5 months now. What's it, September now? Almost 6. It's about 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, September.
I done been to every restaurant, the expensive shit, the cheap shit, trying to match them steaks, Fleming's, Astros. You know, I'm at Roof Chris. I'm spending $200-300 a steak. They can't match it. It ain't even the same. I don't know what they putting in it. If they reverse searing it, I don't know what this the Wagyu.
That motherfucker might sit in the crock pot for a few hours.
Yeah, they got something going on.
Yeah,
that motherfucker. But anyway, yeah, like I say, it's just like I say, I'm a foodie. I like good food. And I just be relaxing, man. I don't really like to do too much. You know what I'm saying? I don't really, like I say, I don't smoke, I don't drink, so I don't really do too much. I like working out, chilling.
So it's everybody be getting on your head. So it's confirmed you be bullshitting with the cigars.
Yeah, I fuck. That's just my character. Man. I don't really care about that cigar shit. You know? Just look, I ain't lit this motherfucker back up. I said
though, cause look, I smoke cigars. I just smoke whole cigars, smoked a half a cigar. It don't do what cigarettes used to do anyway. They're not a replacement. I don't know why people smoke them.
Yeah, so I just fuck around.
I'm
with it, you know what I'm
beyond.
saying?
Well, it works for your ambiance. It do got people looking at you as Suge Knight 2.2.
Yeah.
You got a natural appearance of that. I know you don't run from it since you in here trying to make boss
I
moves
embrace
in the
it.
industry. You have to.
I embrace it. And
You
like I
have
say, I don't really know nothing about his street life, you know what I'm saying? I just watched him on TV, so that's all I know, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers make $100 million a year with some music shit and get the bump shoulders with all the celebrities. I'm trying to do that shit too.
That's what I learned from him, cuz ran around the industry and made friends with everybody.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't know if I told you this off camera or if I said this a minute ago on camera. I feel like I said it on camera already. Or I said it off camera. But right before he laid down, he said, I ain't nothing like you rap niggas. I ain't nothing.
Oh, yeah.
So to be effective within the arena that you're attempting to be effective in, it seems like making friends is the way to go.
That's the way to go. Like I say, I done been making enemies my whole life, you know what I'm saying?
too,
Just by
cuz.
default, you know what I'm saying?
Me too.
And I really just been networking. I mean, just from being boxing, from being a boxer. Me starting boxing at the age of 32 years old, you know what I'm saying? I never had no amateur fights. I never knew nobody in boxing. And I moved up to signing contracts and deals with the biggest promoters in boxing history.
So have you ever been in a ring just facing something you felt like you just couldn't handle?
Nah, because I really came into it as a hustler. I really, honestly, the reason why I started boxing.
So there's two different games. There's the Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, and then there's the game that you was in. That's two different games, right?
Well, I'm in that game. I'd have been in the ring with them.
With both of them?
Not with Wilder.
I saw a
but
clip
I've been
with
in
you and Fury
I've been there
talking
with
shit.
Fury. I've been in there with Fury. But I'm
He
saying,
gave you the business or just fucked around with you?
Nah, nigga, I damn near knocked him out the ring. He ain't give me no business.
On the set.
On everything, nigga. That nigga ain't give me no business.
So just like, okay, now, so why I'm not at your fight with a towel holding it up while we in there with him? Cause fuck that.
So let me tell you. I mean, number one, look at me. I'm big as fuck. I'm out of shape.
But I know
I
6
can't-
months of dedication
Yeah.
gonna make you right. 90 days.
I just came into the game as a hustler. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
that's
Like,
what it was.
I'm gonna be real with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I ever told this in no interview or nobody. I came in the game because I done lost hundreds of thousands in the streets to law enforcement from taking work, taking cash. I wanted to be able to come get a boxing check so I can go back to the streets. So when I get pulled over on the airport with 100,000, you can't take it because I got it from a boxing match.
I know about that SPI, you know.
So that's why I came into the boxing. You know what I'm saying? Because I got tired of, you know what I'm saying, losing that. And I done skipped a whole bunch of shit when we was talking about, you know what I'm saying, this
Yeah,
journey.
right.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
understand that. You know, and you explained yourself well enough because you don't owe nobody no explanation. We just happen to be here, and that subject matter that hits online, so I want to give you opportunity to clarify for those, if you chose to.
Yeah.
You could have said, I don't give a fuck, I don't owe nobody, but you clarified to a great degree. I get it. Because I know from my experience out here doing this shit over 30 years that some of the most thumbed downs come from the furthest away from the actual section, bro.
Right.
Because they believe in the principles and they already respect what they think they're coming encounter with, not realizing so many of the natives are compromised. They come with that pure, they even scared to bullshit. So they so on the tip that they realize, once they start realizing it's bullshit around here, you realize you got a real soldier up under you. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what it's really about after the expansion time has come. So I ain't hating on the expansion element of the situation, even though I'm no longer involved, have not been involved in such a long time. I want to present myself similar to my comrade Christopher Lovejoy. I have no problem with law enforcement in a general sense. It's fucked, like just NWA said, for the reasons it was, but I understand, understand the political position he's placed himself in, and as a business owner in his local community, I get why he do what he do. You know what I'm saying? The only, question I had was to be so banged out in similar times, and he already spoke on why he's comfortable doing that. But I appreciate you coming through here, man. I appreciate you being candid and open to anything I have to ask. I think on my mama, I have some more direct questions I want to ask that slip in my mind right now.
Man, you can get it. I ain't no rush to come to mind. Let's get it.
Oh God, I just
unless
don't
you want to come back. You know.
No, you definitely got to come back.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Anytime we flush out an hour this quick, this easy, without no blank moments, you got to come back. That's our test. I've really been waiting for.
I got a whole bunch of shit I didn't even get to really say.
Okay. Well, look, this is what we gonna do. Factz Ova Feelinz, the podcast. Y'all know how this usually go. But right now, we finna turn the table over to Mr. 600. Anything you want to introduce the subject matter, I'm open. You can interview me, as a matter of fact. I'm just trying to keep it cracking because we got the time.
Okay.
Talk about what you want to talk about.
I really just be freestyling, man. I don't really know. Like I say, you probably remember when I first met you. You probably wouldn't remember me.
I don't, because
So-
I
so-
thought we met digitally. We didn't?
No. We did meet digitally. You didn't know who I was back then.
Okay.
I probably like.
Oh, I don't, because not when I reached out to you.
I didn't even look the same. No. I'm talking about this is like 2004, 2005.
Give me your phone. Give me your phone real quick to that picture you showed me of you earlier. You said you didn't look the same. Let me show you some. No? All right, go ahead.
So it's like I was skinny as a motherfucker.
That's
I think we was at National Rent-A-Car.
Lying.
I think this when the Chargers and the Chrysler 300s came out.
That's
When
all I used to rent, Crip.
When them motherfuckers
06,
come out,
05,
I
07.
think you had a white one. I'm like, Nate Bud, you was like, Nate Bud, like what? Like, you know who I was. But I left it alone. I'm like, he don't know. I know you was, bro, and I kept pushing. You probably don't
That's
remember that shit.
deep. That's deep.
Yeah. Didn't I see you one time at Crenshaw with the football shit with Jaws?
Okay, well,
This was about 10 years ago.
my boys. Yeah.
You was just looking regular. They was like, Spider Loc right there. I'm like, for real? I'm not scrying.
What? You was on the coaching squad or just hanging out?
I was just hanging out. We was in the
Was
bleachers.
V? Was it okay? He was in the bleachers.
It was me. It was I think Hop was the homie Hop. That's my big homie. I
G
think
Hop, Grasshopper.
Grasshopper. That's who told me you was standing. You was right there.
And look, guess what? 'Cause I was in the pen with Grasshopper, same yard I was
No,
on.
not that Hop. Not that Hopper.
oh,
Baby Hop.
Oh, Baby Hop. I don't know. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Nightbud though.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the original Big Sco. I'm Baby Sco.
Okay.
That's my big homies.
I
But
respect niggas that come on the internet with these other names and then you find out back in the cut they got another name. That's how you know a nigga really game, man. Fuck what they talking about, y'all. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Cut Mike, whatever, got whatever to talk about with his homies, but when a nigga pushes the line with another name, then you find out he got another name, cause that's like, I found out, I've been on Fake Newton over 15 years. I just found out he got a different lane name like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
And I found out for somebody else, and I text him like, hey, you whoop. He like, yeah, that's my hood name. I'm like, man, I salute that because he ain't never pushed that on me. And I've been knowing him. We fuck around, issues, and he pushed his rap name. He ain't never tried to, I don't even remember the name they told me, but go ahead. Go ahead.
so no, we was all right there. He was like Spider Loc right there. I like, that's good. It's right there. I don't know. He was just like regular, just was chilling with the homies.
Look.
And that's probably last time I seen you. So I followed you. I've been following all your shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching all your interviews, all the shit. You know what I'm saying?
My main thing to respect out of you is the fact that I see the relationship you got with dude, and then no matter what, I see the little support, salary support you show on my pages. I'm like, okay, cuz a real homie. He ain't finna let that cast no judgment on what we
Oh
do,
yeah,
brother.
nah. I always let that be known.
But you don't understand how rare that is, nigga.
Oh yeah, bro. Listen, I don't join no other man beefs. And then number one, at the age I'm at, I ain't got no beefs. You know what I'm saying?
Likewise.
I'm not even on that time. Like I said, I gotta remind niggas. I walked away from the streets, nigga, 2016. You know what I'm saying? By the only distance I be doing is about sometimes the way we talk is certain little shit.
Yeah, that's just natural, but they do the same thing, so nobody really get caught up on that.
Yeah. So,
nobody-
but besides that, I'm not even on that time. Like I told you, I done hit licks with all type of oppositions and niggas I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Just on some
Likewise.
crazy shit. You know what I'm saying?
I got an actual production that I'm co-producing with Alex Alonso called Thicker Than Water. And it's a documentary just delving into reputables out here that's really saturated as natives that can speak on being from a blood or a Crip gang, but can really articulate having family members and loved ones from the opposite side. We are really committed to doing more than one volume, so we might do 3 to 4 personalities per volume, but I want to invite you
Right.
as a participant to get your perspective on what it's like being out here, being a blue rag, but your mama, sister, son from Whoopty Whoop, and that's how we're gonna structure it. We have 10 questions we're gonna ask every guest, and we're just gonna let everybody answer it, fuse through it, and that's how we producing it. We're gonna do volume 1, 2, 3.
What's the name of it?
Thicker Than Water.
Thicker Than Water,
Shout out to Mac 10. It's inspired by the movie, homie. So you already know Mac 1. I want you on there too. So I'm gonna hit you on. I'm gonna text you, but I need you on there, G homie, on my mama. But yeah, it's called Thicker Than the Water. It was inspired by the homie Baby Crazo from Raymond. He gave me the idea, and when he gave me the idea, I ran with it, and I realized with just that spark of an idea, how much control we have to create a whole bunch of content.
Yeah.
So we need to just tap in. Anything you want to lead the people with, we finna get up out of here. Factz Ova Feelinz, the podcast. My nigga Christopher Lovejoy. I love a nigga that don't mind being called by his government. I'm Curtis Williams.
Right.
Senior, because Curtis Williams Jr. doing his thing
You
right.
can run my name. You know, y'all can do a full PSI background on me. You know,
Me too.
so
I
it's
think
good.
me too. Likewise, and you welcome back you didn't know you was here on a test probation and you passed it with flying colors. So you welcome back.
Yeah, we ain't even got started.
On my mama, because you remember the first time we was trying to pin this nigga down the recorders, he was scared. We had to go to Compton.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We never really went. And then
going
all
really
the
low
way,
shit.
yeah. But you know, we back here, and he got you before I got you. It don't matter. We back though.
Yeah.
On my mama, anything. Let these people know where they can keep up and catch up with you at. Catch up and keep up. Don't. If you ever hear that, I did that.
Catch up and keep up?
Yeah, catch up, keep up. Let them know where they can catch up, keep up with you.
I'm mainly on Instagram. You know, my handle is my real name, at Christopher Lovejoy. You know, I'm a boxer, I'm a manager, bodyguard, you know, licensed to carry, armed guard, all that, man. You know, I do it all, man.
Is there a different confidence with a boxer in the street running up against hothead gangsters, even niggas you know their name, you know what they all about? You heard he got hands. Is it you got a different confidence than the average nigga?
Yeah, it's way different. Like I say, I just started boxing in 2016. I ain't never had no
7 years.
Yeah, so I never had no amateurs, none of that. I just walked into it for the money purposes. But before that, you know, the squabble was already
a big nigga.
The squabble was already immaculate. You know what I'm saying?
I've learned that big niggas usually don't get tested that much to where they squabble don't get tested that much.
They don't.
So how do we know your shit ain't Uno? You really ready for cartoon? Cuz like he a big nigga too, but kind of like he an old nigga that's just overexcited to fight. Why is cartoon so confident? 600. Please tell us.
I mean,
on our way up out of here.
He might have had, you know, a good career in the streets. You know, so he might have had a good record from the streets to the county.
I think he been in some of them prisons where boxing was one of the art.
Well, he said he did some boxing like that, right? So my thing is, you know,
you so fucking.
I done took a gang of street niggas, gang of my homies, in the gym, thinking they could do something, and they see it's a whole nother ball game.
But you telling me there was a moment where you almost did gloves and didn't do them.
Well, one time, you know, we pulled up. We had some words, and we was gonna pull up.
You know my ears. I'm really tapped in out here, bro.
Let me tell you. And the gloves didn't fit.
Okay.
We stopped and bought some gloves for I think Big 5. Mind you, this before I started boxing. This before I even knew about boxing sizes and that shit. This is
Cuz didn't tell me this, but from outside ears, I heard that like when y'all first met, it was boxing involved, like, or a potential boxing match, just because of what you represented and whatever he was pushing and his history.
Niggas is lying. I told you, I retired to go box. I never boxed before 2016. When I walked away from the street, I met Big U 2009, 2010.
Before your boxing.
Yeah, I didn't start boxing in 2016.
Okay, so he didn't tell me this, so I don't want to put it on the cut. I just thought that.
No, he know that. I'm just saying, but whoever putting them clickbaits out there, they don't know this. Okay. Like I said, I didn't have no. I'm really in the streets, and not only I'm really in the streets, I'm out of town getting big money. So I wasn't even taking pictures with homies. I done been laced up about the generation before me. Nigga, I know niggas that went to jail from having a motherfucking camera in their motherfucking chain, homie.
That'd be crazy. Say less, Tony Crease. Say less.
So I was already.
Laced up like rapped about that shit too.
Yeah, so I was already not trying to take pictures with niggas, not trying to do certain shit. I'm on my own. You know what I'm saying?
How soon can I get you back, man? Because I've been looking for co-hosts for certain little episodes.
Man, I'm ready, man. I'm here, man.
Let the people know where they can find you at. That's your camera, and we're gonna be up out of here.
I'm on Instagram. My name at Christopher Lovejoy. I'm building my YouTube up a little bit. I got like almost 12. I got about 13,000 subscribers.
Help him run that up.
600. Number 6, HUNNET. At 600. But listen, if you just type in 600, my shit popping up. My shit going crazy right now.
Get that.
But that's it though. You know what I'm saying? That's really all I'm on Instagram and a little bit of YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Keep it cracking, cuz. Appreciate you. Factz Ova Feelinz. That's another episode. That's a wrap. Christopher Lovejoy, a.k.a. 600.
Let's get it.
From NH60 on my mama.
The life we living now is all about the money.